Hey, Dave. Of course, I have to ask you, but what was your reaction to Albert's home run there in the first?
Storybook. Um, it's one of those things that you hope could happen, but the likelihood is very improbable. So for it to play out like that, getting a standing ovation, then hitting a homer that first at bat, storybook. And I'm a big believer that the game honors you. And the way Albert's played the game for so long the right way, uh, that's the way it was supposed to work out.
And with the offense tonight, how pleased were you to see multiple guys contributing and really just it being more consistent throughout the entirety of the game?
It was great. It was great. The ability to tack on runs late. It not only helps the game tonight, but games going forward. And we had a chance tonight to stay away from Kenley, which is important. So Will obviously had a big night offensively. But JT's 2 homers, I know he was pretty excited about that. So we needed every bit of it. And it was a nice win for us.
Thanks, Dave.
Hey, Dave, what happened to Mitch White tonight?
He's going to start tomorrow. So we had some options, obviously, with our roster, and we just felt that we can start him tomorrow. And so that's kind of how it played out.
What prompted that decision? Did something happen with Andre Jackson or anything like that?
No, just a last minute decision, just kind of talking through how we're going to navigate this game and needing length tomorrow to win this game and using various arms. We just felt this is the best way to go.
So I don't know who you pinpoint in this bullpen, but it seemed like the strikeout by Vesia was kind of the key at the point in the game.
It was. Obviously I thought Evan was getting a little gas right there and a couple of hits in that inning. And so for Alex to get that matchup and get the punch, I think that kind of stopped their momentum and allowed us to sort of reset and big play in the game.
Seems like you can't really ask much more from what your bullpen's given you this year.
Say that again, Mike.
It seems like you can't really ask for much more than what your bullpen's giving you at this point.
No, we're going to. But as far as better production, these guys have done a fantastic job. You've got veteran guys that are taking the baseball, getting outs, and you've got young players that have cut their teeth this year and really performing well and picking us up in big spots. And just the way that we prevent runs and the defense, Corey Seager made a really nice play today. The defense has been good, but to your point, the bullpen has been fantastic.
Thanks, Dave.
Dave, off of that, the knock against the bullpen game originally was that it's really hard to sustain, multiple bullpen games over the course of a season. How have you guys been able to do that?
I think the number of pitchers we've cycled through this year, I think everyone in baseball is doing that, but I think that, in a vacuum, it seems hard, but when you run through I don't know where we're at as far as pitchers we've used this year. So if you look at the individual workload, it's not what might be perceived in relative to the sum of bullpen innings. So I think that where guys are at, everyone's tired, from starters to guys in the pen, to position players, but I think that we've managed each of these guys individually pretty well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Last one's from Michael Roy.
Yeah, Dave, I was wondering if you had a chance to check in on Kershaw. I know he said he didn't have his best stuff tonight in OKC, but is the plan for him to join you guys? And if he's feeling good tomorrow, the rotation next?
The plan is for him to come. He'll throw a bullpen in a couple days. I think he's a day 2 guy. I heard it was good. And Clayton always is going to expect the best from himself. And then we'll see we'll pencil him into the rotation. But that's the plan.